suggestions that I might do last week. I mean, like, 'cause like sometimes it's not that bad, even though if you want to try to like stay a little bit longer, it's that kind of opinion that you want from everybody, and say like people like you will be one of them. Well, I mean, yeah, you could be right or wrong, but who knows? Um, I did turn the volume off on this one, so that's easier for me. Um, and mostly, so I think it's going to be more concentrating. Um, if I'm on later tonight or tomorrow, I think I'm one of the two. I'm going to try to see if I could stream, um, not Knockout City, because didn't trust Knockout City. Um, I mean, well, the thing is, though, I mean, I didn't mind doing video games. Um, I didn't mind, but like, you just gotta be careful of what you do sometimes, because even though if you say if it's right or wrong, then who knows? Could have been okay with one other option. So it's not like the first time I ever did it in front of everybody. Um, but apparently, um, I'm okay with whatever choice there is. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't know yet. Because, like, sometimes you want to be by yourself, sometimes you don't. And then, next minute, people start telling you things, and if it's not really right, then don't do it. Because a word of advice, if you want something, you could take my words and work for it. You could um, say like some things like 20 to 30 bucks, and you didn't feel like it. I mean, sometimes you don't really understand why that's happening, but whatever. So, after all, well, I mean, I should have said something after all that, but I'm not gonna be saying anything. Um, so I don't know. We'll see how things go, and I'll see how far I'll get on these races. And then, if I get to the top three in drift, which is L1, um, oh snap, I had 30 already. Oh my goodness. Okay, so after this race, I'll eat dinner, and then, think I might chill until 6 or 7. Yeah, it's not really the greatest, I know, but so I'll do the best I can to help everybody on YouTube, and then if I've got an okay chance to help everybody out with their channels, They should thank me for it. Like, think about it already, right? Hmm. I mean, I could be right, though. I mean, who knows? I'm helping General with his channel. And, we'll see how well we do. Um, we might do, different. I don't know if I'll do the same one, though. I'm afraid I can't, but, um, I don't know. We'll see. Um, I mean, after all, these times I've gone through stuff, um, I could easily say that, um, I know things don't really go a certain way when you're in a relationship, but to be honest, I really think that if someone's going to try to control your life, I don't think it's going to be fair for the other person to do something for you and say, look, I don't mind being your friend. But after all the times that happened to me, well, even though I'm talking about myself, really, but yeah, we'll leave it at that. I mean, things could go okay, like they wanted to. I mean, trying to blame on one person that's trying to do something, not really good for a lot of people. I mean, if it was me, then you would know if it's me. I mean, not a lot of people know that because even though I might do something between here and there mostly, I mean, I could say that because, I am a very good person. Um, half of the time you don't understand that, uh, you could be alright with one thing and do okay with another. Uh, and it's clearly not okay for everybody else. Mm, me. Mm, mm. Um, so what I might do is, if I get everything done and over with between now and tomorrow, well, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I might not. But if I do stream tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing 25 and 26, 20, yeah, episodes 25 and 26, because I'll do two more tonight. And then, because then if I get everything done before morning, could have been wrong, but I don't know if I am. I could say right now, hey Nicholas, I could say right now that I'm okay with doing one thing, but if you're asking me to do another thing, then that's not good. Because you're trying to, like, waste up my time and say to me that having a control in lifetime's not that great, but at the same time, it's not very good for one of the other person, which could have been wrong. But I'm sure that everything will work out fine. I don't know how many races I'll get done, so I might get 2 or 3 races done tonight, depending on how much time I'll have. Um, okay. Hmm. So, yeah, what I might do is, well, this is currently locked for me, but alright, let me grab some dinner and I'll be right back. come back to this. see. Oh, and don't worry about me because after I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna get prepared for the next stream. I think I'm gonna try to finish Lego 2K Drive. I'm gonna do parts 4 and 5, but I don't know if I'll be able to get it done or not, so we'll see how things go for right now, and then in the meantime, if I start doing more and more um, parts of the um, story mode, I could get used to that in no time. So I think I might do a little bit of both. Might do one tomorrow. I don't know yet though. But don't um fuss over me about it because I've had a hard time keeping up with people nowadays. Um I mean, after all this time, it's basically almost the same thing. And people tell me that they don't have the right to tell me what I can and can't do. Um, that's like saying that you want to do somebody a favor and they decided not to do it just because that they wanted you to do it. It's like the other person has a choice to stay in between those two. Can't force somebody to be with somebody like that, because if you're gonna start saying stuff to the right person, tell it in their face. Not like lying and be like, look, I'm sorry, but you just don't have to. I mean, you don't have to be like that. One of the things I told General today was, and I told him, I said, excuse me, I said, babe, even though if you choose to, be with someone that you really love, you could say, right, um, I don't really care who I date. You're not my mom, you're not my dad, none of that. You can't really be like that because, like, if someone tries to force you to be with somebody, then that's not good. That's like saying, like, I wanted to, um, well, I think it would be fine with me, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it don't have to matter. Because what matters is that so many times that you have to go through it. I mean, sure, we have hard times. I mean, I have hard times myself too. Oh, hey, no, this boss challenge. Darn. But anyway, yeah. I'm I'm concerned nowadays cuz like I don't understand why people say like why did you blame it on someone else? I mean, think about it. One of these days, I'm going to get friends of mine and tell them not to be friends with this person. Because what if someone tries to tell you that you're not in their love life? One. And two, you can't do anything about it because it has nothing to do with your folks or your family, it didn't have to bother with that. I mean, just like the other day, I was trying to get stuff done, and I kept getting nullified every sticking time when I get a message. Not from, well, I don't want to say from the hacker, of course not, but something that might have happened in the meantime would not even happen right now. Because, like, what if someone tries to mistreat me and did the same thing to me? I would feel not okay with it. Because someone trying to take me away from somebody like that is not a good idea with it. Like, I don't want to get mistreated. I didn't want, um, to be like, well, oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't tell you how I felt. You gotta be straight up honest. Like, I tell my best friend, and I tell her, right, you know, you could say, well, babe, you know, I cherish to be with you. Your smile gives me laughter. Um, and all the fun times we had in the past were fine. I mean, this could be okay with some people like that. 'Cause think about it. You could honestly say, I'm sorry, I don't have a time to talk to you right now. I'm I'll talk to you when I get a chance to. I mean, if you feel like you're frustrated and you just don't have the time to talk, don't talk to anybody. Um, but the important thing is, if you like settle down within a matter of time, um, and then if you're fully calm by then you know you could say, well, I'm sorry, I just need a time to settle down and move on, and that's fine. Not a lot of people are like that now, because if you think about it, it's probably not going to be the first for me. Um, I mean, a lot of people are telling me to do things too, and I don't have the right to do everything else. I mean, I could. Okay, yes, I could. Most people think that I'm gonna do the same thing that they done. Well, could be either way. If you wanted it to. Not just because I'm asking you for advice. But if someone asked you, like, what you do in your meantime, what do you do on your free time? And if there's a straight answer that you want to do or say, go for it and be like, oh, say, okay, I'm gonna use, or what you've been watching lately. If you have the time to turn around and them and say, look, I'm gonna use Criminal Minds, for example. You could say, I've been watching Criminal Minds. You could say, you've been watching Law and Order. You could say, you've been watching A Murder at the End of the World. Um, stuff like that. And, if you find out what kind of movies or shows you're into nowadays, that's your story. Uh, I mostly wanted to try to get stuff done. Not everything has to be all done at once, no. I mean, I could say if I need to get stuff done right now, which I'm like later tomorrow or something, I could say, well, okay, I'm gonna be very busy tomorrow. I've got, well, I can't say much because it's probably not the best for me right there. But, saying things are not really okay is well, not really fine with me because, of course, not. Um, and, if you need a minute just to, like, relax and do something, go for it. I mean, if someone asks you for a favor, don't sit there and be like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say this and all that. No. You need to be real honest. Um, Sometimes things could go wrong and me. And then, Sunday night, I watched American Monster. Uh, uh, um, mean. I could say, like, right now, um, um, let's see, what else? Oh, yesterday, I couldn't see, um, one of my folks. And then, today, I started watching a little bit of A Murder at the End of the World. So far, it's a very good show. I hope they come back with a season 2. And then, um, so I'm just taking my time, doing the things I have to do. And then tomorrow, if I could finish what I was watching on Peacock, I think I'm watching Beyond Evil, which is a 1980 kind of film. And then, after that, I'm gonna rewatch some of the, um, well, tonight is the night that Fixer to Fabulous comes on Max, tonight at 8. So, I'm going to try to be aware of what's going on in the show. And, I think for American Monster, I think that came on Sunday. Yeah, I think it came on Sunday. I could be wrong though. I mean, uh, half of the time I'm okay with I'm blah. Sorry. Uh, freaking hey. Sometimes I'm okay with one thing. Sometimes I'm alright with watching one movie at a time, which is very kind of rare for me, but I'm okay with whatever. Um, basically trying to get everything done at once. So if I get a few of the movies done in time, yeah, and I'll say like I'll finish 2 today and I finish the others tomorrow. So think about it. Well, with me being around, right? I mean, one thing is though, whenever I try to get the thing it um because if I even try to think about what I'm gonna do in the next couple of days, I might do no, pardon me. Like I finish like if I finish 2 movies tonight, right, before my show starts, then I could easily get um halfway done with Fixer, Fixer the Fabulous, and then half of the day, yeah, half of the day I'll be watching a little bit of both at the time, but who knows? I might be watching one, I might be watching 2 movies tonight. But like all I said, it all depends on how I feel. Even if I feel like it, uh, after a while it gets kind of boring for me. Just watching movies and stuff like that. Um, I mean, half of the time I'm sure that I'll get everything done beforehand. And, I'm okay with that. Um, I'm like okay with doing things. What else? Like if someone asks me to do something, I'll do it. If somebody told me, not trying to offend myself, of course, um, I could say if I don't feel like it, depending on how I actually feel, if I wanted to do something on my own, um, I'm alright with that. And people couldn't tell me that you couldn't do it right. Like, you think you could take your opportunity only in a lifetime kind of thing and do the same old thing that you had beforehand. Not just because of what you pulled into the whole conversation, but you could say if someone gave you a good example and been like, look, I'm sorry, but you just couldn't. If you need time to cool down, that's fine too. But if you need to be away for 2 days straight, um, and because don't forget, Thursday night, I will be watching a couple of shows. Um, I mean, okay, yes. Um,
Here's the forecast for tomorrow. Look for partly sunny
oh,
skies.
dang
A
it.
high of 52 degrees Fahrenheit and a
Um,
low of 44 degrees.
anyway, yeah. Um, dang it. Um, if I could do it later this week, no, yeah, next week, I could start to do many things for, um, could say, um, like, you're okay doing alright. Well, okay, yeah. Half of the time, I know what I'm gonna do. Which, in the meantime, like if you say, right, well, I don't feel like it today, maybe I'll tomorrow. And then if you just have like a hard time trying to get yourself together, then definitely not. Because you're trying to, make everything uncomfortable. And if something makes you feel uncomfortable, I mean, hey, don't try to blame it on me. No, I'm just trying to see what hazards could happen, in the self-centered time, if you want to look back in the future, you could even think about what the heck is gonna happen. Not just because you wanted to. No, that's not it. And then, later, well, I don't know if I'll be busy later. Dang. Gotta be on the lookout for that. Anyway, yeah. I mean, normally, I would say around, what, 5 to 6 times I could say I'm alright with doing this. Well, I don't want to say. And, don't feel like it. Like, if you feel like you're gonna do something and don't do it, you don't have to do it just because of what they did. I mean, um, I'm okay with anything right now. If I had to do something, I'll be okay with it. Um, I mean, even though, even though I have hard times doing stuff nowadays, I'm not even saying you could. I mean, it's kind of odd. Um, okay, y'all, I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see y'all in a few minutes. Alright, see y'all.